This is part two. I'm going to post in the link of part one down in the description box. So what are we talking about in this video? A woman came to share a story that she got married to a pathological liar. He lied to her intentionally. He was intentional with his lies, and his lies were so authentic that she couldn't even, in short, she didn't know some are lies until she got divorced. So now these are the reactions from people, and I decided to share with you all to watch. So let's go ahead and listen to what other people have to say about this video. Then I'll be back at the end of all the stages.
Things that my pathologically lying ex-husband lied about.
I got tagged in that video multiple times. If you're not familiar with the story, it's a 10-minute video, so it is incredibly long.
Yeah.
This lady goes on to say that her husband that she got married to during COVID, lied to her about a lot of stuff. He lied about being the VP of a company when he was actually a temporary forklift driver. He lied about being approved for a $700,000 loan for a home that they actually signed for, although she wasn't married to him at the time.
Yeah.
He actually signed for the house with this forged paperwork. And something else that she said he lied. I mean, it was just like, the story was almost unbelievable. And y'all know I try not to stitch a video when I do not agree. Like, I don't have anything positive to say. The only thing that I can say is that she recognized that she did not pay attention to the red flags.
Yeah.
She did not pay attention to the red flags. And so at the end of the day, her story is so outrageous. The whole time I'm sitting here thinking, like, how can you possibly believe that the forklift driver is actually a VP? How could he actually fool you?
Like,
If you're thinking that he's making like all of this money, like, there are signs that this shit exists. And if you're going through your day actively ignoring the reality of your situation when you are in a relationship, then whatever happens is just kind of what happens, not being in a harsh kind of, insensitive kind of way. But if you are not like functioning in reality when it comes to a relationship and the person that you are choosing to partner with, if you are not doing your due diligence, like a simple fucking background check, like Googling, if you're the VP of a fucking company, you're on that company's website. Like, if you're not doing basic kind of stuff, and y'all know I do background checks on everybody, to include a criminal record check. Like, if you're not doing that in 2024, I kind of feel like you get what you get. Because the story that she told was so fanciful and so outrageous. Like, I'm just like questioning her more than I'm questioning him.
So, things that my pathologically lying ex-husband lied about.
Having a college degree, living on a reservation, living on his own before he joined the Marine Corps, saying that his girlfriend cheated on him with his best friend, saying that he was going to be a good dad, telling people he was in the police academy right out of the Marine Corps when he wasn't. He was a security guard. He did actually go to DACP, which is Department of Army Civilian Police Academy, and he did graduate from that. He was a police officer briefly. But he lied about a lot of things.
wow.
Even now, he says he doesn't get text messages when he does. Like, this man's always on his phone. He would constantly say, "Oh, I didn't see your text." Yes, he did. Just like he would tell my mother-in-law, who I still love dearly, that he didn't receive her text message, especially when we're asking for money or something. That he would never hit me. That he was never abusive. And he did those things. I actually left for domestic violence. I had to show my kids that that was not behavior that was acceptable. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff, other stuff that he lied about. I want to mention everything, but he lied about a lot of stuff. You know, unfortunately, I didn't find out about the lies until our daughter was 1.5, and we moved to Texas after he got out of the Marine Corps. When he got out of the Marine Corps, we moved and lived with his mom very briefly. And I was asking her, oh, when you guys lived on the reservation? And she was like, wait, what? Yeah, that never happened. So, you know, I don't understand why these guys lie about things like that. I mean, it's stupid as shit.
Yeah.
You know, that he had a college degree. Come on now. The only reason he has his bachelor's now is because he paid for papers off Google. So, like I told him a couple weeks ago, well, you know, you say you can't pay any more in child support. Well, you don't see your kids and you're getting credit for seeing them every other weekend. You've never had them that time. You're getting credit for spring break. You've never had them on a spring break. You're getting credit for 6 weeks in the summer. You hardly ever take them in the summer. I mean, you've had our kids less than 6 months over the past 8 years. So I don't know why they lie about things like that, but they do. They did. So, unfortunately, it is what it is.
Ex-husband lied about. Backstory. I'm gonna try to get as much of this as I can.
Times I be happy as a clam when certain things show up on my For You page. Like, yes, I experience bullshit in real life. Yes, I experience bullshit, in dream life. And then you see it on here, and I'm like, ooh, convinced. Because no way. What do you mean? He lied about his job, the housing, and he talks on the phone.
That part.
And there was no one on the other line.
Like,
you know what? It's okay to be single, Chloe. Because all there are liars, love bombers, and maybe a sprinkle of some good men. Sprinkle! Sprinkle. But talking to people on the phone that are not even on the other side of the phone
like,
is some crazy, wild shit. You can never call me crazy ever again. No, I ain't never do that.
Okay. So, things that my pathologically lying ex-husband lied about.
If you guys have not watched her video, please go watch it in entirety. I think it's 10 minutes, but go watch it. But my reasoning for coming here is because I read the comment section and it 50-50 passed the vibe check. But for people, in particular women, I want you all to stop being judgmental and trying to ridicule women who believe in true love.
Yeah.
And then when us women come on the internet and we tell our stories about experience with our partners, because let's face it, before TikTok even manifested itself onto the world of the internet, none of y'all knew anything about narcissism, gaslighting, love bombing, any of that shit. Y'all were just being delusional in private. But when there are women like her and like myself who come on the internet to try to warn you about these specific men, y'all want to point the finger at us and say something's wrong with us, all because we believed in somebody and believed in love? But go watch her video though.
if you're still here, kindly put your thoughts, your comments, your suggestion, your opinion down in the comment section. All opinion accepted in this channel if you put them down respectfully. So personally for me, as I said in the part 1 of this video, is that yeah, I know that she has her own faults, because she actually admitted that she was desperate. Maybe that was why she didn't see the red flags, and when it comes to red flags, sometimes we ignore them, be like, oh, it's just a red flag, it's okay, it's just two. You might not want to take it so serious, and that might lead to a lot of red flags. So see, I feel like this man we have a lot to learn from her, and I feel like young girls as well have a lot to learn from this, because see, how will somebody make a phone call, consistent phone call, and he's not calling anybody? And you know that he might even fake somebody is talking to on the line. You know, some people go as far as faking their in-laws, they fake their parents just to get a woman. They go as far as faking anything, and this is like this is just so much, so much. I'd like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. What is your take? Can you put your thought down in the comment section? And to think that there's a stitch on this video, the woman was also narrating something like that happened to her. He lied about his college, he lied about this, he lied about that. Like, the thing is, I feel like these men, they are upgrading their skills, and we women have to be very careful. I don't have that desperate, oh my god, I have to have a family, I have to be married, I have to be this, I'm getting too old, or my body is failing, I have to, you know. If you're so desperate, you won't be able to sit down and really do your background check and see that, okay, this particular thing, is it really true? Because there's a lot of things you need to check your partner before you decide to marry them. And if you're so desperate and you're so overwhelmed with the love bombing, you might not even remember to do some checking. You're like, it loves me, it pays the bills. Like, you might not even have time to do all of that, not knowing that everything is just a lie. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section, and thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and kindly turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload another interesting video like this one. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.